Hey y'all, it's Indigo here. Wanted to make a video showcasing a Revan counter team. Now this is useful for the Grand Arena and it's useful for territory wars, but this particular team is also useful in the actual arena. And because it works well there, it's going to work well in the other places. And it's a great way to test it. This is JTR, so Jedi Training Ray. We got BB-8, got R2, got C-3PO, and then Emphas Nest. And this is your standard Revan comp, which is Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Jolee, Bastilla, and General Kenobi. They all have 6 E mods maxed out. The JTR team has what I would say are B tier mods because the friend that I got this footage from, all his arena grade mods are on his Revan team. So this is extras, B grade mods. Some are 6 dot, a lot are 5 dot. And it works well as a counter. I've got 3 videos lined up, the footage that's playing now, and then 2 more after it. These were all taken in a row. And I don't want to show you guys a counter that's not reliable. I've tried a few on my own, different variations, and if I can only win 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 times, I'm not going to make a video saying this is the next great counter. What good does that do if it's 50, 60% reliable at best? This is a counter team that we've been working on, trying to develop and fine-tune, where you don't need to necessarily move mods around, because when you do Grand Arena or Territory War, you're not going to be able to move mods around. Your stuff's going to be locked as is. So if you already have Revan and you want to put him on defense, but your opponent has Revan, you need to be able to have a counter to that without switching all your best arena grade mods onto the team. Now, the people that don't have Revan and they are still using Traya or trying to find any other counter they can to climb up in the arena, they have access to their arena mods. They can put them on whatever team they need to. But for the rest of us, and I mean, if you don't like moving mods around, this is for you too. You can use Rey and BB-8, R2 with C-3PO and Nest and get the job done just fine. So you'll see here, Nest is just a punching bag. You want to use smoke screen to hide everybody. Let them all focus on Nest. You do want her to be slow so that she can absorb as much damage as possible and not take that many turns. When she goes to take turns, she will become unstunned, and all those hits are going to end up, that bonus protection goes bye-bye. So most of the time, you'll end up losing her, but that's not a big deal. You use that time wisely. Just know that it's going to happen. Use that time wisely so that you can work down the team. And what you want to do is use Rey's special ability, the second special, where she can call someone to assist. But the important part of that one is that she puts healing immunity down. So you want to use that, and that'll kind of stop Savior. Like they'll still live. It just stops them at like 1% health. So they won't heal back up with full health, full protection. So that's one of the keys. And you can see here in this footage, the first was a 302 Revan. This next one is 298 speed. They're all played the same way. You just want Nest to be the visible one most of the time. You want everyone else to kind of stay hidden and put work in. You want to try and control the turn meter using Rey's, like her mind trick where she takes away turn meter and gives them the debuffs. You want her to be able to control Revan and control Jolee, because the worst thing he can do is bring everybody back that you've already killed. And you'll see that that does happen. But like I said, this build has been successful, and these 3 video clips were taken one after the other. So this isn't something where we've had to go through dozens of clips and I picked out the best ones to show you guys. No, this actually will work. And I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description to my friend Eckel. This is his footage that he took the time out to record for me. And it's going to link to a squad in the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.gg website to his profile. And it's going to show this particular squad with all of his mods. They're the same, so you can see exactly what speed everybody is, what health, protection, and you'll see that Nest is high tenacity, and I think she's about 203, 205, not super slow, but slow. You don't want a 300 speed Nest, or she's not going to last too long. So you can go through that. Again, I'll put the link to his mods in the description, so you guys can sort through that and, you know, look at your leisure. But in here you can see he makes a couple mistakes. That's okay with this team. I know some counter teams you have to play them perfectly, but this one, it's got room for a couple mistakes. You know, you don't have to worry about, oh, this one exposed didn't land and now my whole run went down the drain. I mean, some counter teams are like that. This one can be a little bit forgiving. All he wants to do is try and get GK out, you know, with the taunt and everything. Get rid of him so that you can focus on who you want when you want. Get rid of Revan while you're controlling Jolie's turn meter. And you really want the Illuminated Destiny to pop off so you can give your whole team turn meter and get some good damage in. One thing you have to be able to do, though, is you got to look at the speed of the enemy Revan, and based on whatever speed that is, you have to do the math and make your R2 faster. And it doesn't have to be faster than Revan, because the droids are going to start off, since you have 3 droids, you get 24% bonus turn meter to start the match. So you want to make sure that your R2 is going to go first before Revan can do his dog pile, because you want to smoke screen and hide everybody but Nest. And here you can see, look at that. That's all it takes. Jolie was actually the last one that he took out. Here's the last Revan. Is 313 speed. So this is the, you know, what I would consider a typical Revan, at least in my arena. People run them about that fast. I know my own Revan is 321 speed, and I'm the fastest in my arena. But they all usually run about 300 plus. So this isn't something where I'm going to show you and it's like, oh, I'm not going to tell you that it's a 275 Revan and that everybody outspeeds it. No, this is actual gameplay, you know, no cutscenes or anything like that, where you can see exactly the moves that he's making. And it's pretty, you know, standard. Smoke screen and use Nest as a punching bag. That's the basic premise behind this. Keep using BB-8 special. You can speed up Illuminated Destiny as much as you can. Wait for that to go off. Do some get the max damage you can with it, and use that healing immunity from Rey strategically. You want to put on GK. You want to put it on Revan, whoever you kill first, so that they don't heal back up. So, you got JTR, he's got her lead-only Zeta. R2, he's only got number crunch. BB-8, he only has roll with the punches. C-3PO, he's got both. And then Nest does have the Zeta here, but it's not really required. Again, she's just a punching bag. You want to load her up with health and protection and high tenacity. He's got like 112%-ish. So anything like that, so that she can resist the health lowering from having the bonus protection. That's part of Revan's leader ability. You can see here, it takes a while, but the goal is just to wear them down. I mean, it's going to take you kind of a couple minutes to set up. It's not going to be a rip through them counter and move on to the next one. It takes time, even though there's strategy involved and all that. You know, you're not going to rip through them, but you take your time playing your moves, but it is forgiving. You know, you can make a couple mistakes and still turn out okay. And once you get rid of Jolee, then it's really easy. He's the main one you have to worry about. Then, of course, you want to get rid of Revan and Yoda, because they're the damage dealers. When you end up with just Bastilla left, you can put on Auto. He doesn't here because I think it wasn't his time to move up, so he didn't want to bump somebody. But you can see how easily it was for him to get this far, and Nest actually lived in this. Hey, thank you guys for watching the video. Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Please give me a like and subscribe.